So we're set for a cooler, albeit a little bit muggier morning in Medford. So I thought I'd get out and take a short walk, go get some coffee, talk about the week. So I don't know if you ever guys have had like this experience where you have two coworkers and there's not animosity there, but they can't stop jabbing each other. I don't know they can't not bug each other. Have you ever like faced that? It's such a weird phenomenon. But yeah, I have two of those at my work, and it's coming to the point where management is having to intervene and kind of babysit these two. It's just like, it's not that they're actively hostile, they just can't help but like jab each other. Small jokes, small insults, that kind of thing. And it's so distracting. It's such a distraction for them. I'm just wondering, like, okay, how much work could these guys be getting done if they would just focus on not talking to each other so much? I mean, it's coming to the point where they're gonna have to be separated like children. It's quite alarming. And what sucks is that we're heading into the busy season, or we're basically right in the middle of the busy season at my job. And these guys are having personal issues, ones that seemingly should be easy fixes, but which one is it? They're both engaging in it. One guy has been here for 3 years. The other guy's been here for about a year, and they just don't perfectly get along. Like, they never perfectly get along. Something is always a problem. So they're going back and forth. They do this for days, weeks at a time, and then eventually one or the other gets too offended, and they go to management and start talking to me, like, something needs to be done, but they can't see their own role in the back and forth. They don't realize that rather than just ignoring it and moving on, no, it's always got to be back and forth. One guy has to have the last word. I mean, have you guys seen this in your careers? It's just maddening because it's so frustrating because these guys are actually pretty good workers for the most part, but they're so hindered by like this bullying almost. It's kind of like bullying, but it's not even that aggressive. It's like they just can't not nip at each other's fucking heels. It really is bizarre. So yeah, I just wanted to get your guys' thoughts on that. I mean, think of it this way. What is the psychological basis for this? These guys had rough childhoods. It's clear as day. Rough upbringings. Is that part of it? Does that kind of translate into, later life where you just got to have the last word, or you got to like establish some kind of dominance or something like that? It's just, they waste so much time going back and forth that, it's becoming a problem for management. I don't know. It's just something. It's fascinating and it's frustrating at the same time. I really have no hand in it. It's just that they are my coworkers, and any productivity we're losing on their end is ultimately affecting the rest of the team. So, do you guys have that? Do you guys have these feuds among your coworkers that are like, they're seemingly like a little bit ridiculous and super, like wasting an inordinate amount of time, and then eventually getting to the point where management has to get involved? Are you seeing this at your workplace? I'd love to hear your thoughts down below. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next one.